Hi there, welcome to another episode of City Skylines remastered on the PlayStation 5. It's all vanilla play, and I think I've been living in denial because for a few episodes now my industrial bar has been halfway and I don't seem to be able to knock it down, and the residential, which I'm wanting to expand, doesn't seem to want to go up. So I'm kind of trapped in the game's pushing me down a route of expanding more industrial before people move in. And I'm kind of stuck between deciding this black area here is oil, and that's a huge industry that I don't know much about, or I could try and utilise this little farming area here, the fertile land. Now, I'm thinking about maybe adding a cargo train just dedicated for that industry. But I've got to be careful, because if I add the cargo train and all the city traffic suddenly wants to use it, it'll just totally clog up this bridge. So I'm thinking the only way to connect it to a road is not through the city, but just from this little bit of highway here. So I don't have much room to play with. I do want the cargo train to be preferred, so not connecting to the city should force all the traffic to use the cargo train. So anyway, let's start. I did want to add a bit of jiggery-pokery on this line here. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to add a train station just here for this part of the city. And I'll do it just about there. Now, I'm just trying to think which is the best way to do this. Have both these lines running into the station. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So we're just going to... I'll just get rid of this train here. There's two trains coming. I'll just let them run through. I'll let him get over the bridge and then he's out of the way. There's none others coming, I don't think. Right, I'm going to pause it there. And I'm going to just alter this track. Alright, so I'm just going to join these up now. I'll do it curved. Alright, I'll just set that going. Bit of a weird bit of ground there. Maybe I don't know if I can alter that now. Didn't notice it before. I don't know if it'll actually alter the track. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Hey, look at them, all them trains. So now this station should be coming to use for people. This is the my huge park, zoo, which if I can just check on. I'll do a zoo side gate. Pop that there. And then I'm just trying to think how to add a crossing. Like that, so it's got a crossing. I just have to upgrade the road. Now, there is a bus stop close by. I'll just save that. Yeah, the trains might not stop at this station just yet, because it's new. It's had no people. I don't know why it didn't show me the lines. It's weird. Don't know if that's broken or what, I don't know. The zoo. Let's just have a check at its stats. I did the last episode dedicated to building a zoo, so if you want to watch that, it'll give you all the info. I'd never built a zoo before, and it was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Some of these animal pens were massive, so maybe I should have planned it out a little bit better. But that's how we learn into it. Right, let me just check on commercial, because I can get some commercial buildings here. Not too many at first, because this area of the city is not that developed. I wanted all this to be residential, but because the demand's not there, I've not done it yet. Maybe I could just add a little bit in, see what happens. What I will do, upgrade this road to 3 lanes. Just to get that traffic flow keep going. I'll just check a nice little roundabout that we decorated. The football stadium. And just check this. It's over half empty now. And people are starting to fill up for the game. This side of the city is kind of running on its own now. It's kind of this area that I'm expanding in. So, has any trains actually stopped here yet? I don't know. Oh yes, they must have done, because a lot of people just came out of there. I must have just missed it. And these people are just walking into the park without paying. So I need to maybe sort that out. Like I said before, I think this sort of DLC has been very like underdeveloped. I need a fence, and it won't let me put the fence up there. Look. I don't know whether people are going to be able to just walk. Yeah, they can walk in and out, look. Let me just see if that's having any effect. It still says 49 visitors, so... I don't really understand how it works. People are walking in and out, look, without going through the turnstiles. Have they paid? God knows. Right, the train just stopped here. Let's watch all these people come out. And some of them are just walking straight into the park without paying. Or maybe they are paying. I don't really know how the mechanics work for that. So people can get the train from here all the way over here. And go to this zoo. Seems pretty busy, doesn't it, that train line? 139, you get a lot of people coming out. So anyway, let's just check on this residential, commercial buildings. Let's have a look. If I pop them there, it's just going to be like a smaller one. Because there is a demand for commercial. I've just got to try and get people to come over here. You know, I think this is one of the things, is that once you start like a new city, it's not as together as the other parts of the city. Now, if I put in some healthcare, that should help with sort of upgrading, because they like that kind of thing. Let's see what these are. Yeah, they might upgrade. I just wanted to be able to move them trees so I could see people going up and down. Because I like to see, there's a train coming, look. Oh, he's not stopped. Right, I'm thinking maybe put in a high school. And then the people that are living over here are going to be educated. A train just stopped. So there's people waiting on the line, look. They're waiting for a train to come pick them up. I wish the crossing was right outside the front door, to be honest. No, the train didn't want to pick them up. Here it comes. This red one here might do it. Nope. No. So this station's not as popular as I thought it might be. I think it will expand. It's kind of new, isn't it? So a lot of people have just twigged that it's there. Let's have a look at some more. I'll put in some more skyscrapers. Don't overstretch it. So you see this like a walk bridge. I'm thinking maybe doing one over here too. So let's just look at that. It could be quite difficult to set up. How does it work on this? It goes right back there, look. So maybe I should build a road there first. Alright, the animal world has updated. So I've got sea life, flamingo and elephant enclosure. And I know they're going to be big. So I've just got to connect this electricity back up before they start bloody moaning. Plenty of electricity still. Yeah, so I was looking at a walk bridge, wasn't I? Oops. Do it curved. Not sure if it's gonna. Yeah, it's this side that's the problem. Oh, that could work. A little walk bridge. Not that there's anybody living down here. Why the hell would they walk all the way? But anyway. How popular is this train station yet? 192? What? That is amazing. Let's just check. Sorry. So I think somebody has just lost the game. Yeah, they just lost. I saw the money go up and then it goes negative again, meaning they lost. Right. So to get into this part of the city, I'm just following this through. You come along this highway, and you want to go here to the zoo. You've got to drive all the way down here, come off this big junction, round the roundabout, over this bridge, into the city, all the way down here. So I need maybe a road that can let people get in and out easier. What does that look like? Like that, and then we go to 2 lanes. That's to get out. That's not right. And that's to get in. But it's just that direction. I need one to go over that way so people can get out. Look at that, it's pretty popular, isn't it? So I'm just going to look at maybe straight. Is he going to let me do it? No. That's not what I asked for. That's an awful bridge. Jesus. Well, anyway, it seems to be absorbing some of the traffic, which will alleviate all this down here. See what I mean? There's like traffic issues. So traffic would want to get out of the city in that direction, and they can't get onto that side of the highway, so they've got to go all the way through the city. So I need this exit to get to the other side. So how do we do that? Like that, look. So people can get out of the city and go that direction. Now, in reality, I need the same thing coming in. But let's just see how that works. See if anybody uses it. I'll just save. Nobody's used it yet. There we are, a truck. So basically he's come out of this part of the city going that way, and he's not had to go all the way around, go over 2 bridges. Now I do need So if people are coming this way and they want to come into the city, they're just forced to use this. Complicated. Train's doing pretty well. I don't like that horrible dip. A lot of people coming in. 195. Wonder why he stopped then. So I'm thinking maybe pausing the game. I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to soften out this ground a bit. So I'd have to do that kind of thing. Just make it a bit more steady. It's quite an incline. Steady away. And then we'll put the track back in. It's still going to do it, look. That's a little better. Slightly better, I guess. Right, I'm looking at taking away one of these. Only because I don't need the electricity and they take a lot of maintenance money up. So if I can sort of not use them. And another way of doing it is to reduce the budget slightly. Now this little guy is moaning and he's just died, so let's get rid of that unsightly building. Add a bit more. So the money just suddenly shot up. Mad. It was sort of teetering around 0 minus, and now it's up to nearly 4,000, just because I took away that. Let's just have a look at these. 156 a week. So it seems to be doing a little bit better. Alright, we've got a bit of a traffic problem here, look. Why are they all jigging about? Sometimes you've got to make sure you don't it always does this, accidentally goes up. I can see them all complaining about the tax. Right, that is now empty. I can reopen it. Let me just check cemeteries, and Death care. Death care. Maybe I should put one in down here. I like that. Because if anybody dies at work, they'd have to wait 2 weeks to get picked up. And now my money's gone way down. It might have been... Did I win a game or something, or lose? I don't know. So that train station's turned out to be a pretty good idea. I'll just check the zoo. It's only just earning a little bit of money. We did have some new things to add, didn't we? But I just don't know whether I'm going to have enough space. It was sea life. See how bloody hell, look how big it is. Elephant. What's that? Flamingos. Yeah, there's just not enough room for it. So I either expand it this way, take out that road. I mean, I'm kind of happy with just leaving it, to be honest. I'm just looking at the power situation again. Yeah, the money's coming down again, that's good. The debt. It's very up and down at the moment. But it's not an issue, so that's good. When you've got so much money, you can sort of weather sort of negative waves. Just, people are using this. Wow, must love a walk. So let's maybe put in a car park. Because there's loads of cars parked here, look. The police. Wondering why that's there. So I'm just going to connect them up. That's to that side of the city. That means I can get rid of this line here. Just check everybody's connected. Seems so. So I've not actually done any of the industry that I said with the cargo train. The trains are very busy, aren't they? See it stopped there, look. I don't know why. Why is it stopping? Because I want to use that side of the platform. So I'm thinking, if I do a train line that circumvents it, like that. So if a train doesn't want to stop at this station, they can just go around if two trains are parked. Bit of a mess, but let's just see how it works. Ah, look, yeah. It just totally didn't bother with the station. Yeah, so it does work. Oh, I'm good at this, huh? Not. Putting a little bit more commercial. Give these people something to do. See, there is a car park there, so that's fine. Right next to the train line. Just so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll just check this. Yeah, that's still very busy. I mean, you kind of do want it busy. You don't want it backed up, but you want it busy. Just watching it for a sec. I don't think the game fully understands how a roundabout works. Because why are they stopping? If you're on the roundabout, you shouldn't be stopping. I don't think there is an option for lanes. Routes. Oops. Road selection. I'm not going to lie, I don't really understand how this works. Yeah, that's always been a bit of an issue, that road. Let's just have a look. It's getting a lot of use, that's why. Quickly backs up. Cop car flying through there. He didn't have a problem, did he? See, they're all using the middle lane and they're all going all the way around, and this lane here, the outside one, isn't being used at all. Do you know what I mean? It's not really sure. Just noticed something I can add. Maybe I can just get in there. No. So I'm trying to encourage people to use this metro, and if they had to walk all the way around, they'd have to go all the way around there, cross over again, down that little one-way street. Yeah, it's not really encouraging them to use the subway. Game sort of had a bit of a freeze then. Right, so people are I just see people here using the bridge. Look, just see what he does. I think he's on a bike. Nope. Well, they're using the bridge anyway. So I'm wondering why that traffic's all doing that. So I'm just studying the traffic. They're not using this outer lane, and I can't change it. Whereas, you know, in the other game, sort of Skylines on PC, you'd be able to get a mod that changes road lanes. It comes and goes. So I'm just wondering if to put like a stop sign here, because they seem to be stopping once they enter the roundabout, and these guys jump in front of them. They stop when really they've got the right of way. These guys here should stop. If you know how roundabouts work, if someone's coming from your right, you don't just pull out in front of them, do you? See what I mean? They're doing it again, look. He just pulls in front of the oncoming traffic. Stop, that's it. And then just pull out. Jesus. There's a lot of traffic coming on here. I think maybe, right, so if you follow it, they come on here and then do the work here, I do think I need to get a way of, you know, getting this road connected. So I went underground there, as you can see. So if someone's coming over this, say if they leave the town there and they want to go over there, they can just now come off the highway, go underground and over that bridge. It'll take a while to sort itself out, and that's slightly better. I'm wondering if I can't tell. I'm going to upgrade. See, it's 3 lanes. See if it does it if I put it to 2. Because now they're sort of using the outside lane. Well, they're not, because the outside lane's further there, look, and they're not using it. Why is he stopped? It's just like in real life, any slight delay, somebody braking too hard or pulling in front of someone, look, he's stuck. They keep stopping here. So let's do that again, look. I'm going to put a stop there. Because there's no backing up here. So I'll just stop them and let this traffic flow through. I'll just leave it to run, it's not that bad. It's not like coming onto the highway, is it? Yeah, it can do your head in after a while. So there is cars, look, using this now. And the reason it comes out onto the highway and then back off is because if they want to use the highway, they can. Looks a bit convoluted, but it's alright. No trains. See, they're all not stopping there now, so maybe I've done it wrong by letting everybody just like not go there. Ah, it's fiddly sometimes. Look, he's just missing it. Why are you not going to this station? Like I say again, you can start overthinking things. Just let it run. It's not too bad, it's that junction there. So they are using the outer lane now, look. Go on, get out it. Ooh, I nearly swore then. Right, how are we doing? Um, Education's always high because I don't want everybody to be stupid. Because they will be if you let them. I'll put in a library. See, no one's ever happy about that. They're not that arsed about libraries, if I'm honest. And the coverage of a library is bloody terrible. How many libraries do you need? See what I mean? That's the coverage. 2 blocks. Shite. Right, guys. I've done well. We've got a active train station for this part of the city, and I haven't expanded on industrial at all. So maybe I should just not worry about it and expand this area more instead. I'm definitely thinking about removing this bypass because it seems to be taking away a lot of the actual people. Oh. So now they've got to go through it, they might stop, thus encouraging people to get off here. Hard to tell. See, look. Just see how many people come through here. Look at them all. Hundreds. Wow. Yeah, 309. They're all walking, look. Yeah, that might help. So you do something that you think is going to be a good idea and it actually has a negative effect. So yeah. Weird. Put in a little bit more commercial. Seems to be running a lot smoother now. Let's have a look at this one over here. There's nobody here. There's nobody using this station anymore. It's a train coming down the hill, I think. 2 trains coming. A couple of people got off. And another one. That's a lot healthier, look. Yeah, that's better. Just see if it goes up. $117. Great. Nothing to worry about. Right guys, thanks for watching. Just give you a quick episode on getting the population up. It's actually gone down because we've not expanded that bit yet. So we shall work on that next. Thanks for watching.